We tend to think of consciousness as continuous between the past, present, and the future, like a stream, maybe paused by sleep at most, but it's continuous. But consider this. There's a condition called anterograde amnesia, where the brain loses its capacity to form long-term memories. There was a patient who would learn new skills, but he would forget that he had learned them. He would forget what he had just done. And he also wrote in his diary again and again, "I'm conscious for the first time now." Now, this person is conscious, but for him, consciousness is not continuous. So therefore, consciousness is not essentially continuous. You can have consciousness without continuity between the past and the present. Hello, I'm Dr. Shamik Chakravarty, and I teach a course called Mind, Brain and the Self as a foundation course for the liberal arts program. Now, this is a foundation course in which we ask questions like the one we saw about consciousness. We ask other questions about the nature of consciousness, like whether consciousness is unified as it appears to us, or is it just that there are parallelly distributed processes happening in the brain. We ask questions like, how does some brain activity and neurons which are blind inside give rise to something as rich as consciousness? Or put in another way, how does something material, something physical, give rise to consciousness? Now, this is called the hard problem of consciousness. In the course of this, we explore this, being informed by results from neuroscience, from psychology, and of course, we will be thinking philosophically about these results. So this is an interdisciplinary course, and that's why we have it as a foundation program, because we want the liberal arts students to be grounded with an interdisciplinary approach. The course Mind, Brain and the Self also looks at further questions about whether the self in fact exists, or further questions about free will, or whether we are in control of our actions. Now, when we ask the question whether the self exists, we wonder. The philosopher David Hume asked himself, when I look into myself, I don't see myself. I only look at my perceptions, my feelings of hatred, feelings of pleasure. But I don't find the self when I look into it. So where is the self? Does the self exist? Students therefore will learn to look at results from empirical research and interpret them philosophically. And in the long term, they learn how to think rigorously and systematically. And this will provide them a strong foundation for the liberal arts and life.